The sun beats down on the plain between the two great rivers, the Tigris and the Euphrates. For generations, men and women wandered, following the herds. But here, the wandering has stopped. Enki stands knee-deep in the river mud, his back aching. He fills a wooden frame with wet clay and straw, leaving it to bake in the scorching heat. He is not building a temporary shelter for the night. He is building something permanent. Around him, hundreds of others are doing the same. Walls are rising. A temple ziggurat climbs toward the sky, a ladder for the gods. For the first time, Enki looks around and sees not just a tribe, but a city. He realizes that he will not die where he was born. He is part of a machine that is taming the earth. Hundreds of miles to the west, the air is different. It smells of lotus flowers and dark, wet silt. Aya sits by the banks of the Nile, her hands covered in red clay. She is shaping a jar, painting it with images of the ostriches that run in the desert. She looks at the river with fear and love. The water is rising. The inundation is coming. If it rises too high, it destroys her home of woven reeds. If it is too low, her family starves. But this year, the river is gentle. It leaves behind the black soil that makes the wheat grow tall. There are no pharaohs yet, no pyramids blocking the horizon, only the endless green strip of life cutting through the golden sand. In the valley of the Yellow River, the morning mist clings to the ground. Lee climbs out of his home, a warm, round dwelling dug halfway into the earth to escape the wind. The air is cold, but the smell of roasting pork signals safety. He walks to the edge of the village where the forest has been cleared. The millet stalks are high. He runs his hand over the grain. It is survival. Nearby, his neighbor polishes a piece of jade, grinding it slowly with sand and water. It takes months to shape the hard stone, but they have time now. They are not running from predators. They are staying, planting, and creating beauty in the quiet valleys. In the deep, dense forests of the north, the struggle is harder. There are no great cities here, only the wild. Tor grips a thick rope made of twisted vines. "Pull!" the elder shouts. Tor and 50 other men lean their weight against the damp earth. Behind them, a massive gray stone, heavy as a whale, inches forward on wooden rollers. They have dragged it for days. Muscles tear and lungs burn, but they do not stop. They are raising a standing stone, a marker for the spirits of the dead. It is a monument that says to the forest, "We are here, we are strong, we do not forget." In a small mountain camp, a discovery is made that will change the world forever. A craftsman sits before a fire that burns hotter than a cooking flame. He has found a strange, heavy rock that does not crack when hit, it bends. He places the green-streaked rock into a clay crucible and buries it in the coals. He blows through a reed to feed the fire oxygen. Suddenly, the rock turns to liquid. It glows like the sun. He pours it into a mold, and as it cools, it hardens into a shining copper axe. He tests the edge against a piece of wood. It creates a deep, clean cut. The age of stone is ending. The age of metal has begun. Night falls over the Neolithic world. Without the sun, the world belongs to the spirits. Inside a mud brick house, a family gathers by the flickering light of an oil lamp. They are not alone. On a shelf built into the wall sits the skull of their grandfather. It has been plastered with clay to recreate his face, and shells have been placed in his eye sockets so he can see. He watches over them. The mother burns sweet-smelling herbs. She beats a small drum, asking the ancestors to hold back the sickness and bring the rain. In the shadows, the boundary between the living and the dead feels very thin. On a dusty mountain pass, two strangers meet. One has walked for weeks from the coast carrying a bag of seashells. The other has come from the high mountains of the east, leading a donkey loaded with blue lapis lazuli stones. They do not speak the same language. They use hand signals. The man from the coast wants the blue stones for a necklace. The man from the mountains wants the shells for a ritual. They trade. They share a drink of fermented grain. When they part ways, they carry more than just goods. They carry stories of people they have never seen. The web is being woven. The world is connected.